It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football and certainly the loudest as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Kansas City Chiefs. Strap in. This will be a good one. 2 one-loss teams getting together as they're underway on EA Sports. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
For first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
To Terry McLaurin.
A very solid gain of 27.
27 on the play. First down, Dolphins.
So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Tua going to throw. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams.
They'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
Matt Breida, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are going to take a first quarter lead.
The kick is good.
And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Dolphins 7, Chiefs nothing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Flush to his right. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's good.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Mahomes firing complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
So they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays. On
first down, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
51 to Mike. 51 to Mike. Hey, 43, 15. Hey, 43, 15.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Switch gears. Shoot. Watch the shoot. Check. Alert 3. 15. Check. Cross.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
43. Check 31. 6.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Harrison Butker.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From the 6. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. He couldn't get the edge there, wasn't sealed, so maybe not all on the guy running the football all the time on those tosses and the pitches that go to the outside.
No, not at all. I would agree with that totally because sometimes the defensive guys, they win the edge battle. And when they do that, there's no place for the running back to go, and especially for offensive linemen trying to get out ahead. With their footwork and speed, it was negligible on that play. No gain at all for the offense.
And he finds McLaurin. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Tua now on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. On first down, here's Breida. Jerome Baker there on the tackle.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That'll be complete to Breida. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That goes for a gain of 31.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. At the
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Take him down.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Tua now, 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Matt Breida with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Dolphins 14. Chiefs 7.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Now on 2nd and 13, Mahomes. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
1 and 13.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Let's bring it. 44, Mike, 44.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. He rifles one that's intercepted. picked up by Xavier Howard. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. They'll try to run with Breida, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
To number 20.
Matt Breida on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And his kick is right through.
Dolphins 21, Chiefs 7.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
44 to Mike. 44 to Mike. Check. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. Hello.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelce. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
51 to Mike. Here we go. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Mahomes now on 1st down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 2 chunk plays in a row, and he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Nyheim Hines as the first half is winding down, and the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. It seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Oh, that was dangerous.
Deontay Johnson.
Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down. Tua, the final shot before half. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Looking to throw on second down. Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
That's good.
Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 43 yards.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Xavier Howard on the coverage.
Now a toss left side for Edwards-Helaire. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Nyheim Hines, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. From the 6. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Frank Clark. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. From the gun, it's Tua. Dancing to his left. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, and it's third down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
On third and long, it's Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Fourth down.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, first and 10. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him back to... Back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
You got track. You got track. You got track right there. Shoot! Hey, Sunday. Come on. Check safety. Check 3. Check.
Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Under 10. Hey, Ripley. Watch twist.
Now it's Mahomes again. That is caught at the 7. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Switch up. Yellow. Come back.
Mahomes to throw once more. Escaping the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Second and goal from the 1.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Check Nick. Hey, 43, 15. Slam. Yellow. Microphone forward. Hey, 15. Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Chiefs 28. Dolphins 21.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
Here's Tua. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Tua now on first down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And again, it's Tagovailoa. That'll be complete to Breida. It's a gain of 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On first down, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Check 26.
Tua going to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 9-yard
Ball
line.
at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Tua to throw again. Flushed out right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
That's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
The kick is,
and he'll bang that one through.
That will tie the game, 28-all.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Running out of the gun here, Burrito. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Let's see what you got. Chad. Hey, I got it. Yellow. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. I'm coming for the son. Bobo's the mic. Mike's Bobo.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
3-yard line.
Now Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Looking downfield for Kemp. It's caught inside the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Kansas City
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. This is Hines, and they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
A 23-yard attempt.
And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And they'll be celebrating in the Power and Light District. The Chiefs have won the football game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Kansas City, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Chicago Bears next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.